Hey, I'm Mike.
Hey, I'm Chris.
This is Mike and Chris Reloaded. This week we're going to be doing the finale of our tournament contest that we've been doing.
It's been pretty exciting, back and forth. I mean, the people we've done this contest, done the brackets and the fights, and some people seem like they were down and out, and actually come back to win with their big super ability.
Yeah, it has definitely been time consuming. I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
sorry we can't post live feeds of the whole thing. I swear it would have been like 6, 7 hours long. And
yeah. It's maybe in the future we can do some stuff, do it like a big bracket tournament for last over a few weeks. But again, we told you before we wanted to try and get this thing done before the holiday before Christmas, so we can get this the gift card out to whoever the winner is, so they can possibly use it for Christmas if they wanted to.
yes, I want it for Christmas.
No, you can't have it, Mike. I'm sorry.
Dang
You
it!
are excluded.
Why am I excluded?
Because
I'm
Mike.
sexy to myself.
Okay, and with that being said,
Yeah, the finale of this tournament, as like Chris said, after a long battle, is his kid Trent with an attack +3 modifier versus Joseph with an attack 1 modifier.
yeah, which the attack plus one is without, with the exception of not having a even a special ability at all, is pretty much the lowest you can get. And Joseph has scrapped and come through and actually made it to the finals.
Yeah, and like I said, this has been completely random. Um, in fact, every single time that there was a battle between his kid and my kid on there, I played as Trent and he played as my daughter Megan, so it was completely fair.
Yep.
We use an app. We've been using a website called Brock Jones, which does an automated dice roll.
You got everyone's more than welcome to go check it out. In fact, we'll post the website or post the things people want to look at it. They can see how random everything is. It's called Brock. It's brockjones.com dice roller. So you can just, like I said, you can check it out. We used a six-sided roll on each attack.
Yep, a 5 and a 6 was a hit.
And a five and a six was a defend, and then it all played into people's modifiers too. So if people rolled, say, a two or a three, and they had a plus whatever modifier to equal out the five or six, then they either successfully attacked or successfully defended, depending on what their modifier was, either defense or offense.
Yeah, now this last battle here is going to go kind of fast because both of them are attacks, so we won't have a long defense. But if you could see, we ran into ones where we had an attack +3 modifier versus a defense +3 modifier. Those strung out for 20, 30
Oh
minutes.
yeah, and even the defense plus defense one strings out pretty good too. We've had ones that had defense plus three and defense plus three modifier, and they string out pretty good too.
But
But
yeah, I'm not gonna read the bracket of what happened. I was thinking about doing it, but if you want to know if you won your first match or anything like that, or maybe we can get it up online later or something, we'll do that. Or just message me or Chris, and we'll tell you where you're at, what place you finished. But it came down to the final four, which was Trent and Shane, which that was a battle and a half. I think wasn't that the battle? That one was the super move,
uh,
superpower.
yeah, because Trent was down to his last hit point,
Yep,
and Trent hit his super ability to take Shane out.
yep. That one came down to, and to get us and for your superpower to work, we were using a 100-sided die, and you have to get a 75 or higher in order for it to be a successful
Which
hit.
is essentially a 1 in 4 chance or a 25% chance to hit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and you would literally have to, like with Shane had a defense of plus three and Trent had an attack of plus three. Um, Shane would literally have to roll nothing but a one to be able to not defend against an attack. So unless he got hit with a super special ability, then there's really no defending that. But again, everything was completely random, and even the battle between Joseph and Gloria, which was the other bracket side of the bracket, was down to the other side of the final four. Again, Gloria had a defense plus three, and Joseph had an attack plus one, which is
Yeah, that's as low as you can get.
That's as low as you can get, but he pulled it through, and again, Joseph was down to his last hit point, and he come through also. I think he finished his off with a special attack also.
Yeah, he did. I remember that one.
But I guess with that being said, we might as well push these finals out.
Yeah, let's get this knocked out.
And
So,
you're playing as Trent.
Yep, I will
And I
play.
will play as Joseph.
And Trent goes first. So his first roll is going to be a 1, which is a complete miss.
Yep.
No, yes it is. Yeah.
Okay.
1 plus 3 is 4. That is not a hit.
Okay, and Joseph rolls. He gets a 4 plus his 1 modifier is his 5. So that's a hit.
All right, let's see if Trent can defend that. He got a 1 again, so no, Trent gets hit.
He loses 1 point.
Now Trent gets to attack, and he gets a 4 plus his 3. That is a successful hit.
All right, let's see if Joseph defends. His defense, he gets a 4. He has no defense, so that's actually a hit. So it's back and forth.
Yep.
Now Joseph's turn to attack. A 1, that's a complete miss.
And Trent goes at it here with a 3 plus his 3. That is a hit. That's a 6.
All right, let's see if Joseph defends. He rolls a 2, so that is a hit. So he loses a point. Now Joseph is down to 2 hit points, so his special ability will be able to kick in for an attack. Here's attack. We're gonna roll this 100-sided dice and see what happens. And he rolls an 86, which is a hit, and that takes 2 hit points off of Trent.
So Trent is down to his last hit point, so he will use his special ability. And he rolled an 85.
Oh, wow. So that is it.
That is it. Trent is the winner, that lucky dog. Congratulations, Trent, on your $25 gift card or Visa
gift card, Best Buy gift card, or GameStop gift card, whichever you decide to choose. We will issue it out to you, which...
You just email me your address and your social security number and driver's license. Oh, you don't have a driver's license yet. Well, then you don't qualify, so on to the next winner.
Yeah, really.
Gotta have a driver's license number. So next week we're going to be talking about the best Christmas movies, right?
Yes, we are. We figure with holidays coming up, we want to kind of end this year on kind of a positive note. We're going to talk about just some of our favorite Christmas movies, maybe some of our favorite holiday times that we've had in our past. We were talking about doing a round table on this, but I think Mike and I are just going to just kind of plug this one out ourselves. We want to end this just kind of, I guess, on a good note.
Yeah. After our Christmas one, we're going to take the holidays off. We'll be back on the, what is it, the 3rd?
Second, I believe.
Second.
Yeah, 2nd. January 2nd. That Monday, well, the 3rd would be Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday's when we post, so it'll be 3rd.
We'll be back January 3rd. When we come back, we'll be talking basically kind of a year in review for us.
Yes, 2016, screw you.
Yes, it's been pretty rough, and not just entertainment-wise with people we've lost in the entertainment field, but even personal-wise with people we've lost personally. But we need to push on, I guess, and get through. And we've got other people that depend on us, and other people that look to us, and to try and give them a bit of cheer and joy and entertainment, I guess you can say.
Yeah, I'll share my favoritist. My favoritist. Yes, that's a word. That is a word. I have just coined that word.
Mike,
#favoritist.
Mike has already reverted back to his Christmas youth.
Yeah. Anyways, my favorite Christmas story was my daughter Megan. She was about 2 years old, I want to say. Yeah, 2 years old. We went to bed Christmas Eve after the presents are under the tree, and all of a sudden, about 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm being woken up by Megan. She's like, Daddy, look at what Santa got me. Look at what Santa got me. And here's a gift for her younger sister, Amber, in her hand. It's not even for her. I'm like, Sweetie, where did you get that from? She says, Santa. I walk into the living room, and she has unwrapped everyone's presents. Everybody's presents.
Santa was kind to her, I guess.
Yeah, my presents, the wife's presents, her sister Amber's presents. And now me and my wife are here stuck trying to piece, because we have no more wrapping paper. We're trying to piece wrapping paper from unwrapped presents back together so that her sister has something to unwrap in the morning. So that's a good story.
That
Hopefully
is a good
Megan
story.
listens.
I honestly can't think of anything right off the top of my head.
We got time. I just wanted to give a little taste of next week's show.
Yeah. There's been a lot of good stories. Some of my favorite ones is living in northern Arizona. It's always colder up there with higher elevation and everything else, and I've always loved it every time you get that first snow.
F you, snow.
That first bit of snow, and it's not like Wisconsin snow, okay? It's like there you could actually still go out and walk out in it.
Oh, we went out and walked in it
Yeah.
in 5 feet of snow,
No.
barefoot, up
Uphill both
hills.
ways, shoe boxes on your feet.
Yeah. Hey, funny story is, when we were kids, because it got so cold outside and so the snow was so wet, our parents used to make us wear Wonder Bread bags on our feet.
Hey, that's what I tell you what, that's not a bad thing. Okay, when I played sports and stuff and football and everything else, you're out there in the snow and wet and sludge, man. I'm gonna throw this out there and don't judge me, but I actually wore pantyhose under my uniform. Hey, it was thin and it kept you warm. And on my feet, I put Ziploc bags on my feet and taped them and wore my shoes over them to get my feet dry.
Yeah, we had to wear bread bags on our feet taped up so that our feet wouldn't get wet. And I did that all the way up until I want to say 17, 18 years old.
Oh, well.
So when I was deer hunting and stuff like that up there. But I don't do that stuff no more. I'm too lazy.
And I don't wear pantyhose anymore.
Yes, he does. Don't let him lie to you. As soon as I leave his house here tonight, he's going to go throw his pantyhose on.
Put the lotion on. And this, and I know we got the show next week talking about our favorite Christmas holiday movies and stuff like that. But in this holiday time, it's everyone. We just need to try and remember just everyone out there. Just you see someone there, smile, wave hi. It's they talk about the Christmas as a time for miracles and a joyous occasion and everything else. Be that way. I don't know why we can't be that way every day, but at least if you can do it at least once a year, that's one more time than you did it before. So that's all we need to do is just say hi, be nice, just smile. Help someone in with their they're loading stuff up in their car, or groceries or something. Don't take them, just help them.
Yeah. So, Dane, if you're listening, you cannot take their groceries.
No, Dane. No, bad Dane.
You
bad
help
Dane.
them load the groceries. So
maybe they give you a nice quarter. Here's a quarter, young man.
But I know this episode's going to be a little short, but we just wanted to get the winner out for this week. Next week show, like I said, we're going to be doing the Christmas movies. That'll be a decent show. Then 2016, a year in review. There we go. I think I stole that from Facebook.
Probably.
Yeah. Facebook probably coined that.
We could call it 2016, a year in remembrance.
A year in remembrance. There
Hashtag year in remembrance.
That's right. Start the hashtags now. No more snow snake.
Snow snake. I'll have to admit, again, thanks a lot, Dane, for filling in, and that one actually was pretty funny. It made me laugh in a time where I needed to, so that was good.
Hey, I want to say, I wasn't even thinking of Snake Eyes.
Yeah, you were thinking of Storm Shadow.
I was thinking of Storm Shadow. So everybody out there who's making fun of me saying it was Snake Eyes, it was Storm Shadow. Damn it, Storm Shadow.
Yeah, because you said the ninja that was for Cobra.
Yeah,
I knew it was Storm Shadow.
I said he wore white.
And then they said, "Oh, Snake Eyes." Yeah, you're like Snow Snake. I was like, "Oh my God!" And I never understood what Dane was talking about when he tagged me. He said hashtag Snow Snake. I was like, okay. Because I hadn't listened to the podcast at the time, but then when we were driving down to Arizona, I put it up on the speaker system, listened to it and laughed. Even Katie, my sister, laughed. She was laughing pretty hard on it too.
Did she pee herself?
No, she did not pee
Dang.
herself.
I did not make anybody pee themselves.
No.
My brother made his daughter pee herself before.
I don't even want to know.
He just stood outside the room, and when she came out, said boo and made her pee. Terrible parenting. Terrible parenting.
That's not even something funny. He's like scared the crap out of her.
I scared Megan so bad that she fell to the floor crying when she was real. I think she was about 5.
I told you the story about Trent, right, with the chainsaw?
I don't remember.
We were at the haunted house.
No, I don't think
Oh
so.
yeah, that is hilarious. Kent and Tina we're helping his uncle John at this haunted house. So it was in Destin.
Destin. Yeah, I
In
remember
Destin.
doing that.
And we went there and we were going through the haunted house and everything else. And Trent was in front of me. I was holding onto his shoulders. And I think Raven didn't want to go. She was crying, didn't want to go. Teresa was behind me. So we're going through this haunted house, this and that. You get to the end of the haunted house. And the whole time I'm kind of chuckling, But you get to the end of the haunted house, you got to go down these stairs and out the door, which is out, go outside. And they have people there with lights, make sure you don't trip and fall. So we get out there, we get down to the stairs, end of the thing. Yeah, oh yeah, it was cool. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, this dude there's these bushes that are right next to almost like a wall of bushes. The thing had to be about 6 feet tall. And this dude just comes busting through the bushes with a chainsaw, had the leather face mask on, everything's, I mean, of course, I had no blade on the chainsaw, but just running. I'm like, oh, I kind of take a step back, and I was like, oh, I turn around literally, and my kid is probably about 200 feet down the road. I mean, it must have been about 12 seconds. That's the fastest I think I've ever seen him run. He is just running down. It went down the road. It's like in a parking lot, but he was like almost to 98 down there. I was like, what the heck? He was just like gone.
That's funny.
I was like, well, thanks for saving us.
I'm terrible. I told you about the time we were walking around the lake yard with the wife, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it's probably about 8, 9 o'clock at night. Wintertime, it's dark. We're walking around the lake yard around town, and all of a sudden you hear behind you, and I was like, "What the heck is that?" And then I saw the shadow in front of me, and I turned and I grabbed my wife and I put her in front of me to see what was going on.
Oh man, I would have divorced you too.
I don't know. It was just reflex, self-preservation, man. It's terrible.
Well, we know who not to include in the zombie apocalypse group.
Oh, I'll shoot you in the leg so they get you, so I can get away.
All right, thanks, Shane.
I'm not gonna lie about it. Self-preservation, man. It's the American way, which needs to change, especially over the holidays.
Oh yeah, it does. But it all starts with us. We, one simple small act of kindness can lead to another. It's like the whole paying it forward thing. You just do one thing after another, man. And I'm not going to try and just beat this into the ground and be all gushy about it, but it's true, and it's easier said than done. I know I'm just as guilty of it too, as not doing it, but I try. I try and be accommodating, and I try and be upbeat and happy around people, and that's all you can do is try.
Yep. I've occasionally been known to do the fast food line, paying it forward, where you're going through the drive-through and you pay for the person behind you's food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've done that.
Let's just hope it ain't a family of like 30 people.
No, I ask. I'm a cheapskate. I ask.
What are they getting behind me? Oh, I think they got like 2 cheeseburgers. Oh, okay, I'll take care of it.
Yeah. That's about me. And 2 cheeseburgers, maybe 3. I'll pay for that. But.
What do they get behind me? Oh, they got like 27 cheeseburgers, 15 fries. Nah, just asking.
Can I have some of it? So. But I ain't got much more today. I mean, it's pretty much we wanted to cover that tournament. You got anything more you want to add, Chris?
I do not. We will be here next week again with our. We'll do a top 5 picks of our favorite holiday movies, and then we'll also, like I said, talk about some of our favorite holiday traditions and holiday stories that we've had, and we will close it out that way. And We will be back in a couple of weeks. We'll take a couple of weeks off so we can spend with our family and you guys can spend with yours. But other than that, I'm good to go.
All right, man. You guys have a great night. Thanks for listening.
Have a good one, and congratulations again, Trent, for winning our first annual inaugural, whatever we want to call it, Battle of Champion something.
Yeah,
whatever.
Dane coined it something long, and I don't remember what it was.
That's what we need to do. We need to have a contest to come up with the name of a contest.
There we go. That's our next contest. Winner gets to name our next contest.
That's right. Trent, you won, so you get to name the contest. So, all right. Well, y'all take it easy. Have a good one. Stay ever upward, and we'll see you next time.
Later.